YouTube, welcome to Finland. This is going to be a full day of my life, completely raw, completely unfiltered, showing you exactly what I get up to just to maximize success. Now, if you're looking for Ferraris, Lambos, fast cars, watches, this probably isn't the video for you and you can go somewhere else. But if you're wanting value and you're wanting to improve yourself, I highly recommend sticking throughout this video. We've got a lot to do today. We've got work to do, we've got a run to do, we've got cold plunge to do, sauna, and I'm going to take you along with me. You're going to see what it's like, especially in Finland. You may be wondering, why am I here? I don't know. It's just a good place to lock in. There's no distractions really. I can run in nature. I can work and, be dialed in fully. So yeah, I'm just going to do my necessities this morning. I need to obviously brush my teeth. I need to get a coffee. I need to just chill. I don't like to go on my phone really for the first 30 minutes and just let myself naturally kind of wake up without just being hit with a bunch of overstimulation. So you can see that the view is amazing. We need to actually get cracking because we don't want to be too long doing this. But yeah, it's a pretty beautiful city.
Doesn't make sense to continue wanting something if you're not willing to do what it takes to get it. If you don't want to live the lifestyle, then release yourself from the desire. To crave the result, but not the process, is to guarantee disappointment. There is a path between where you are and the place that you want to be. If you're not prepared to do that walk, still wanting to reach the end of the path is just guaranteeing that you're going to live an unsatisfactory life.
The most important thing in the morning, and something you should do at the start of every single day, or ideally the night before, so you don't even have to think in the morning, but is to write down what you need to do in that day. And I'm going to show you what I've written in my kind of journal. I usually do it on the notes part of my phone. Just don't go on social media, but this just looks more aesthetic, to be honest. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you what I have written down. But one thing you need to note is, if you only had 2 hours in a day or an hour in a day, what would you spend working on? And that should be the thing you do at the start of each day. And that is what a growth lever is. And you only need to work a few hours per day. And that's a great kind of mental model you can use, is to cut 80% of your to-do list. And by doing that, which seems counterintuitive, it's actually making sure you spend the time you have, the finite time and the energy you have, on the right things. Because I don't want you working 8 hours a day. That's not what you should do. You should only work 2 hours a day, just on the right things, basically. So let me show you what I've written down. So the first thing which you can see here is post a YouTube video and then distribute it to newsletter, Instagram story, just to get the most out of this asset. You want to distribute it. So that's one thing I have to do today, is just finish that. The next thing is going to be start a new module that I'm releasing inside System Kit, which is my community, and that is going to be a live kind of client acquisition one where I'm testing new strategies, I'm testing campaigns and seeing what really works moving into 2026. So that's going to be dope. I've got exercise and run, just because that's obviously a very important thing. Health is wealth is probably the most important thing. You have health, you have relationships, and then probably wealth, to be honest. Same with the cold and sauna, and then just check in and admin work. So paying my setter, paying my team, WhatsApp messages, school messages, things like that. But notice how I put it towards the end, because this is something you can do later on in the day when you're a bit more drained. And this is called light work. This is probably deep work. So this is a growth lever. This is more just admin stuff that you don't need to do straight away. So I'm just going to get changed, and then we're going to get a coffee, which is downstairs. So that's really quick and easy, and we'll do that now. Coffee has been secured. So as you can see, we've got the coffee. I personally think there's only a few hours that you have when you wake up to really get shit done, because once you turn on your phone and notifications are coming in and a bunch of other stuff, like people messaging you, you go on Instagram to doom scroll, it's really hard to get out of that. Whereas, as I was saying, I think the first few hours when you wake up should be for undefined, pure focus, where you really just do that task that you really need to get done. Because once those notifications start coming in, once you start going on Instagram, YouTube, it's so hard to then work because your brain just immediately wants to go back to that dopamine. So yeah, if you can, just try and get a coffee. I wouldn't even recommend eating for the first few hours. Don't go on your phone, but just do that task that you know you need to do. And then the rest of the day is yours. If you want to watch Netflix in the evening, you can do that. But just do that growth lever first. And that's how you win the day. And over time, those compound and yeah, stack up. So that's like the game, to be honest. Like you don't want to be working all day. Just don't ruin the first few hours, because like that's the golden kind of period, in my opinion at least. But let me know in the comments, and also let me know in the comments what coffee you have. We've gone for a latte today. Sometimes it's a flat white. I'm not a fan of espressos. I don't know how people do that, but you have to have a bit of milk with it sometimes. But let me know in the comments what coffee you have, and let's get back.
Spend some time away, getting ready for the day.
Okay, I've just been working for like the last 45 minutes to an hour, and now we're gonna eat the first meal of the day. Usually it's just like oats, maybe a bit of protein, but I think what we're gonna do is salmon and then oats. A bit of a random meal, but I need to eat this and then we're gonna go on a run, and then we've got even more plans. So definitely keep watching, because we're gonna go for a cold plunge, sauna, and I'll try and record a bit of that. So that's exciting, but we need to do a run first. It was meant to be a long run today, but I woke up with a headache, so I don't really wanna do too much. So I'm probably just gonna do like a chill run. I don't know how far. It is beautiful, like you can see. Yeah, the weather's pretty good. Not too hot, not too cold. Perfect temperature for some reason. We'll probably just do like a 10k. It was meant to be like 21 kilometers, but yeah, I'm not feeling that, to be honest. So we'll just do 10 kilometers, but I need to eat, so let's do that right now. We've got the salmon, as you can see. So we're gonna have salmon for breakfast. It's a bit of a random one. We do have eggs, but I usually have eggs after I either exercise, so either after a run or a workout later in the day. But I used to just have like 5 eggs every single morning, but yeah, I'm switching it up a bit. So just a bit of olive oil in there, salmon, beautiful, omega-3, omega-6, all that good stuff. And we'll probably have like a banana, or maybe oats and a banana. And then we're gonna do some exercise. So the reason my top is off, by the way, is because it's actually quite hot in the apartment. I've had to open the window, which you can see. But yeah, we need to eat this, then work out, and then we've got some more exciting things planned for the day. Okay, so we've just finished cooking up some oats, cinnamon, banana. One of my favorite meals, and we do it in a pan over the microwave just because I prefer it now. And we've eaten salmon as well, so protein, carbs, great for pre-workout. And let me show you what supplements I'm taking as well. There's been some studies done on creatine now for the brain rather than for muscle mass. So I'm taking around 10 grams per day, maybe 7.5 to 10 grams of creatine per day. I'll let you guys know if it actually improves cognition and just, I guess, focus and all of that good stuff. Not so much focus, it's more just for, I think, if you are sleep deprived or if you don't get enough sleep. There's been some studies done on creatine, which is pretty cool, just because, it makes sense. If it produces more ATP in terms of the energy, and, that's how it works, then it kind of makes sense. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. We've got vitamin B12, iron I take in the morning. I forgot to show you that, just because I'm kind of iron deficient, which is surprising because I eat like a ton of red meat, ton of eggs, but I think it's because I sweat so much. You actually sweat out iron, and most electrolytes you have like, obviously sodium is a big one when you sweat, same with potassium, same with like magnesium, but they don't have iron. So iron is actually a low-key one that not many people take, and then mostly vitamin D. So to summarize, and fish oil, but I need to get some more fish oil. So in summary, we don't take that much. We've got
yeah, creatine at like 7.5 grams, 10 grams a day. I split that up twice a day, so in the well, it's not the morning, it's like midday now, but after I eat, I add the creatine just because it helps with digestion. It doesn't hurt as much compared to just doing 10 grams on a empty stomach. You're gonna get like bloated and shit like that. It's not very nice. So split it up after, a meal. Have like 3 grams, or just 5 grams after a meal, and make sure you dilute it in water. I just do it like straight, but yeah, I'd highly recommend making sure you like get enough water with it. And then creatine, vitamin D, iron, and that's kind of much it. Omega-3 as well, and electrolytes, but nothing too crazy. I've tried like L-theanine, I've tried other things, and like it doesn't. Yeah, I mean it's like minimal stuff. Like this isn't like crazy supplements, so you can't expect too much. But I need to eat this, and then we're gonna probably work out, or I'll see. Like I've still got a bit of a headache, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so it's the afternoon now. It's like 3:45 p.m. I'm gonna go on a quick run, nothing too strenuous. As I said, I was gonna do a long run, but woke up with a headache, so I'm not gonna go too far. Maybe like 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers, depending on how I feel. And then we're gonna do some contrast, so cold exposure, sauna. I'm gonna take you along with me for that. We'll probably do 20 minutes in the sauna, 3 minutes in the cold, then back in the sauna for 10 minutes, and then a minute in the cold. End on the cold, so you want to be woken up ideally. But yeah, now is like the fun part of the day because we've done the majority or the bulk of the work that we need to do. So from this point on, it's just light work. It's just checking messages, checking emails. I do need to finish uploading the YouTube video, but like most of the editing's done, so there's really not too much work. But anyway, let's stop yapping and start running and actually moving. Okay, so we're just about to go for the run. We've got the Hoka Clifton 10s. Pretty solid shoe. And if you're wondering why I run, I do run a lot. I've done a marathon. I'm going to train for another marathon soon, probably towards the end of this year. And the reason being is Isaac Newton famously once said, objects that are in motion stay in motion. If you want more energy in the day, it's to move, which is a paradox because you would think you'd want to conserve your energy by not moving to get more energy, but it's actually the other way around. The more you move, the more energy you have. And I think it's such a great thing you can do for your mental health, especially if you work at like a desk for a lot of the day. Please get your steps in. It could be a light walk, it could be a light jog, it could be a run. Just start very slow and build up, but it's so great. Endorphins, wonderful. And it's one of the main things that I think you can do to get energy, because caffeine will only take you so far before it gives you a panic attack. So yeah, I would recommend running. It sucks when you're doing it, but afterwards, you get the same kind of endorphins or the opioid response as you would if you were to take a painkiller. So that's why you feel so great actually after a run. So yeah, and I think just the dopamine kind of reward loop of like it sucks in the moment, so once you're done with it, it feels great. And that's, I think, another part of it. I don't know how it actually works with endorphins, but it's something along those lines of, dopamine, serotonin, and doing hard stuff and the reward aspect of it, at least. As well as just circulation. Obviously, you get more oxygen to the brain. But anyway, stop yapping. Let's go for a run. I probably won't record too much. Maybe I'll just bring my phone and I'll record a little bit on my phone.
Yeah. I told that bitch like, ooh, baby, what you wishing for? Maybe you should wish it more. Maybe the world is yours. Maybe when you raise it pours. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know how to wish anymore. What do I? Wish to get out my face. My goal in my tears blow.
So 10-kilometer run finished. It was actually better than I thought. It's always a bit tough when you start, like the first few kilometers, but then you get into the swing of it by like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kilometers. You're feeling in the groove. So yeah, pretty decent run. I'll put the stats up here. It was really like a zone 2 pushing zone 3 run. Not too intense, pretty moderate to be honest. But yeah, definitely better than nothing, I'd say. Like obviously I wanted to do a long run. I just didn't want to risk it. And I've never woken up with a headache in like a year, so I don't know why I did today, but yeah, I just didn't want to go too crazy. I'll probably do I'll do that session tomorrow.
yeah, assuming it's like gone by then. But yeah, what we're gonna do now is some final work. I'm just gonna get the YouTube video uploaded, and then whilst that's uploading in the apartment, I'm actually gonna go to the sauna cold plunge, which is in like the center of Helsinki, obviously the capital of Finland. So yeah, I'll take you along with me for that. It's gonna be it's one of my favorite parts of the day, to be honest, just because you can kind of chill. You obviously feel good from the sauna and the cold, and it's just good for body and mind. So I'm all about that shit. So yeah, let's crack on with this so we can get going ASAP. And I'm probably gonna eat some eggs as well before I go, just to yeah, get a bit of protein in. But yeah, I'll catch you guys when we're probably on the way there. So I've just finished editing. Let me show you right now. Yeah, you can see here that we have finished. It's uploading. So whilst that is going, we're gonna, as I said, go for the cold plunge and sauna. It's quite a cool place I go to. I'll show you, and it's gonna be sunset soon as well, so it'll be pretty nice over there. I'm gonna quickly eat a meal though before I do go. We're gonna have like 4 eggs. Sometimes I have 5. We're gonna have 4 eggs and I don't know, maybe some fruit like a kiwi or something. I don't know. Yeah, eggs and stuff. Let me put that down because we actually need to be a bit quick. Yeah, I don't want to be too long doing this. So yeah, let's cook this up. It's cooking 101 with Charlie. You can't really see me though. Maybe if I put you over there, that's better. Yeah. Eggs are overpowered. Who doesn't love some eggs? Also, quick hack, if you don't get a plate out and just eat from the pan, you don't have to clean the plate. And think about how much time that saves you. So I eat out of the pan every time. That's why you saw me eating out of the pan when I had my salmon. It's just like it just makes sense. You don't have to clean an extra plate. So just finishing the sauna, that's why I look a bit red, but now we're going to go in the cold plunge and I'll try and record some bits for you guys. So we're finished with the sauna, finished with the cold plunge. It was actually the sea, but it's like a square. You probably saw it, but it was cold. It was probably like 10, 12 degrees, but I feel amazing now, which is one of the main reasons I do it. More so, yeah, for mental benefits, not so much physical, but yeah, I'm sure there's some physical, you know, anti-inflammatory benefits as well. But yeah, we're chilling, about to go back to the apartment, have dinner, chill, maybe put a movie on, definitely go in the jacuzzi. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention was I used to hate Sundays. When I was in school, I used to absolutely despise it. I'd be nervous for like most of the day, especially at night time. I'd have like anxiety, which a lot of you could probably relate to if you go to school, you have a job you don't like. It sucks. So being in the position I'm right now, I'm so glad I took that risk where I decided to not go to university, to not pursue the traditional path of getting a job in that kind of safe route, because it paid off. And now it's Sunday evening, I can go back and I can put a movie on with the peace of mind that I'm gonna have a good week doing what I want, what I love. So yeah, I'm literally gonna go back, put a movie on, maybe get in the jacuzzi, chill. And I think if you make the hard decisions now, your life will be easy in the future, I promise you. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.